Hi everyone, myself Aparna George, Assistant Professor, Applied Electronics and Instrumentation Department, Rajagiri School of Engineering and Technology, Kochi. I welcome all to the lecture of the course Logic Circuit Design of 3rd semester BTech degree. The topic I am going to discuss is Boolean postulates and laws from Module 2. The contents under this topic are Boolean algebra, which includes Boolean laws and Boolean rules, De Morgan's theorem, and principle of duality. So, in order to study and analyze the digital circuits, a basic knowledge of Boolean algebra is necessary. So, Boolean algebra is the mathematics of digital systems. So, the two terms used in Boolean algebra are variable and complement. So, variable is a symbol which is used to represent a logical quantity. The variable, it can have a value of 1 or 0. Complement is nothing but the inverse of a variable and is indicated by a bar over the variable. For example, if you are taking a variable a, the complement of variable a is a bar. So, if you are giving a value, that is, if a is 1, a bar will be 0. If a is 0, a bar will be 1. So, next, Boolean addition. So, Boolean addition is equivalent to the OR operation. So, some of the example of sum terms. OR operation will give sum terms. So, some examples are a plus b bar, a plus b plus c bar, a bar plus b plus c plus d. Next, Boolean multiplication. So, it's equivalent to the AND operation, which will give product terms. So, some of the example of product terms are AB, AB bar, ABC and A, B bar, C, D bar. Next, we will see the laws of Boolean algebra. So, the first one is the commutative law. So, there is commutative law of addition and multiplication. So, commutative law of addition states that the order in which the variables are ordered makes no difference. That means a plus b is equal to b plus a. So, these are the two variables used here. So, even if the order is changed, the result is going to be the same. That is, a plus b is equivalent to b plus a. So, it's shown by using the gates also. So, here to this OR gate, two inputs a and b is given. So, the order doesn't make any difference in the result. So, it can be given as a and b or b and a. So, likewise in multiplication, it is a into b is equal to b into a. So, it is shown by the AND gate. AB is equal to BA. So, next is the associative law. So, the associative law of addition states that it makes no difference in what order the variables are grouped when ORing more than two variables. So, here three variables are used, A, B and C. So, A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. So, here B and C is grouped and here A and B is grouped. The result is going to be the same. It makes no difference in what order the variables are grouped. So, it's also shown by the use of gates. So, the associative law of multiplication is A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. So, where you can see that here B and C is grouped, here A and B is grouped. So, the result is going to be the same. So, it's also shown using the AND gates here. Next law is distributive law. So, this law states that ORing two or more variables and then ANDing the result with a single variable is equivalent to ANDing the single variable with each of the two or more variables and then ORing the products. That is, A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. So it's also shown using gates. So here our input variables are A, B and C. So here B and C is ORed first, then it's given to a AND gate as one input and the other input will be A. So in here two AND gates are used, in which the first AND gate will have the input A and B, second AND gate will have the input A and C, and both are then given to the OR gate. So the result is going to be the same. A into B plus C is nothing but A into B plus A into C. Next, rules of Boolean algebra. So these are the various rules of Boolean algebra, that is A plus 0 is equal to A plus 1 is equal to 1, A into 0 is equal to 0, A into 1 is equal to A plus A is equal to A plus A bar is equal to 1, A into A is equal to A into A bar is equal to 0, A bar is equal to A plus AB is equal to A plus A bar B is equal to A plus B into A plus C is equal to A plus BC. So we will see each in detail. So the rule 1 is a variable ORed with 0 is always equal to the variable. It is shown using the gates. So here OR gate is used. So the variable here used is A. So the variable can be 1 or 0. So next input will be 0. So if you are looking here, 1 ORed with 0 is 1 and 0 ORed with 0 is 0 in case of OR gate. So the variable ORed with 0 will be always equal to the variable itself. Rule 2 is a variable ORed with 1 is always equal to 1. So it's shown using the OR gates. So one of the input is a variable which can be 1 or 0. Second input is 1. So in OR gate, if any one of the input is 1, the output is going to be 1. So here variable plus 1 is equal to 1. Third rule, a variable ANDed with 0 is always equal to 0. So the variable can be 1 or 0. The other input is 0 to the AND gate. So in case of AND gate, if any of the input is 0, the output is going to be 0. That is A into 0 is equal to 0. Rule 4, a variable ANDed with 1 is always equal to the variable. Variable A can be 0 and 1. The other input is 1, which is given to the AND gate. So 0 and 1 will give 0, 1 and 1 will give 1. So A into 1 will be the variable itself. Rule 5, a variable ORed with itself is always equal to the variable. So a variable is ORed with itself. So A is 0. So both the inputs here it is 0. Here both the inputs is 1. So in case of OR gate, when both the inputs is 0, output is 0, and when both the inputs are 1, output is 1. So clearly we can say that when a variable is ORed with itself, it will give the variable itself. That is A plus A is equal to A. Rule 6, a variable ORed with its complement is always equal to 1. So variable and its complement are inputs to the OR gate. So it's 0 ORed with 1, the result will be 1. So a plus a bar is equal to 1. Rule number 7, the variable ANDed with itself is always equal to the variable. So taking the AND gate, same values. So if both the inputs are 0, output is 0. If both the inputs are 1, output is 1. So whatever the value is given to the variable, that value itself will be getting here. So a into a is equal to a. Rule number 8 is a variable ANDed with its complement is always equal to 0. So variable and its complement is used. So inputs are 1 and 0. In the case of AND gate, if the inputs are 1 and 0, the output is 0. So here a into a bar is equal to 0. Rule number 9 states that the double complement of a variable is always equal to the variable. So if we are giving a 0, if it is complemented, we'll get 1. Again, it's getting complemented. So result will be 0. That means whatever the value here is given, we will get here. So if it's giving input as 1, double complement will give 1 itself. So a bar is equal to a. Rule number 10 is a plus ab is equal to a. So it can be proved using a table where you will write the possible values of a and b. That's 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Next we will take the value for a, b, then a plus ab. So clearly from this table you can say that a plus ab is equal to a, that is 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Next rule number 7 is a plus a bar b is equal to a plus b. So it's also can be proved using a table. So where the possible values of a and b are written. Next a bar b is written. The values of that is found. Then a plus a bar b values are found. And a plus b values are found. So clearly we can see that it's being the answer is 0, 1, 1, 1 and 0, 1, 1, 1. Where a plus a bar b is equal to a plus b. Rule number 12 is a plus b into a plus b c is equal to a plus bc. So it's also can be proved by a table. So here 3 variables are there, a, b and c. So the possible values, that is 8 combinations are written here. So next a plus b values are found. Next a plus c values are found. Then a plus b into a plus c values are found. Then here bc and then a plus bc. So clearly you can see that a plus b into a plus c is equal to a plus bc. The values are the same. So next is De Morgan's theorem. So there are 2 theorems. So the first theorem states that the complement of a product of variables is equal to the sum of complements of the variables. That is xy bar is equal to x bar plus y bar. So product of variables, that is xy, the complement of that is equal to the sum of complements of the variables, that is x bar plus y bar. So theorem 2 states that the complement of sum of variables is equal to the product of complements of the variables, that is x plus y bar is equal to x bar into y bar. This sum of variables, that is x plus y, the complement of that is equal to product of complements of variables, that is x bar into y bar. Again, this De Morgan's theorem provides mathematical verification of the equivalency of NAND and bubbled OR gate and equivalency of NOR and bubbled AND gate. So using De Morgan's theorem, you can prove that NAND gate is equivalent to, NAND gate's operation is equivalent to bubbled OR gate, and NOR gate operation is equivalent to bubbled AND gate. So it can be seen through a truth table. So the first theorem was xy bar is equal to x bar plus y bar. So if you are drawing that using gates, so xy bar is nothing but it is the logic expression of a NAND gate, which is shown here. Then x bar plus y bar. So x plus y, here we have to use a OR gate. So it's x bar and y bar. So two bubbles are required here. So where you will get the expression as x bar plus y bar. So the next, if you are drawing the truth table, so here you have two variables x and y as inputs. So the combinations, 4 combinations are written. So the output side you can find the values for xy bar and x bar plus y bar. So clearly you can see that the values are the same. So you can conclude that NAND gate is equivalent to bubbled OR gate. The second theorem was x plus y bar is equal to x bar into y bar. So when it is drawn using the gates, x plus y bar is the logic expression of NOR gate. So how you will draw is x bar into y bar is use an AND gate with bubbles at the input side. So next, truth table. So here x and y as inputs are written, its possible values. Then output side x plus y bar and x bar into y bar. So you can see the values are the same. So it's proved that the NOR gate is equivalent to bubbled AND gate. Next is the duality, principle of duality. So if a Boolean expression or a statement is given, can produce a dual identity by changing all plus signs to dot and dot signs to plus signs. Again, to complement all zeros and ones, but here variables are not complemented. So for example, the given expressions here, a into 1 is equal to a. So the duality of that will be a plus 0 is equal to a. That here it is dot, here it will become plus, here it is 1, here in duality it becomes 0. Then again, a plus b is equal to ab plus a bar b plus a b bar. So the duality of that will be ab, a plus b into a bar plus b into a plus b bar. Next, we will see some examples in which we are simplifying a Boolean expression using Boolean algebra. So here, what is the need of simplifying using Boolean algebra is, Boolean algebra is used to simplify Boolean expressions which represent combinational logic circuits. It reduces the original expression to an equivalent expression that will have only fewer terms, which means that only less logic circuits are needed to implement the combinational logic circuit. So you can minimize it to maximum so that fewer terms will be there. So the first example is a b bar into c plus bd plus a bar b bar into c. So we will first multiply this term. So that is a b bar c plus a b bar bd plus a bar b bar the whole bar into c. So in Boolean rule, the 8th rule is b into b bar is equal to 0. The variable into its complement will be 0. So this term will be eliminated. So we will get a b bar c plus a bar b bar into c. So again multiplying, you will get a b bar c into c plus a bar b bar into c. So again in 7th rule, a variable into a variable will give the variable itself. That is c into c is equal to c itself. So you can write it as a b bar c plus a bar b bar c. Then again here b bar c is common, so it's taken out. So you'll get a plus a bar here. So 6th Boolean rule is a plus a bar is equal to 1. So by applying that here, we'll get b bar c into 1, which is nothing but b bar into c. So you have simplified this expression and you got only one term, one product term, that is b bar c. So one more example in which you have to apply De Morgan's theorem also. So a into b plus c bar into ab plus ac bar the whole bar. So here you can apply the De Morgan's theorem, that is a plus b the whole bar is equal to a bar b bar. So that you can write it as a b bar into a c bar bar. Again you can apply De Morgan's theorem here and here. So ab bar is nothing but a bar plus b bar. So it's written here a bar plus b bar into a bar plus c bar bar. So c bar bar is nothing but c itself. So it's written here as a into b plus c bar into a bar plus b bar into a bar plus c. So next step, these two terms are multiplied. So a into b plus c bar into a bar plus a bar c, a bar b bar plus b bar c. So again this c bar is multiplied here. So you will get a into b plus c bar plus a bar c bar plus a bar b bar c bar plus b bar c into c bar. So if you use the Boolean rules here, a bar into a bar is equal to a bar itself. Then here c into c bar is equal to 0. So this term and this term will go. So rest you will have a into b plus a bar c bar plus a bar b bar c bar. So again multiplying with a, you will get ab plus a into a bar c bar plus a into a bar b bar c bar. So a into a bar is equal to 0. By applying the rule here, these two terms will get eliminated. So finally you will get ab. So only one product term, that is ab. So this is how you simplify the expressions using Boolean algebra. So lecture is over. Thank you everyone.